Welcome to The Explainer. Look, today we're stepping in as your knowledgeable friend to guide you through a literal blueprint for building an e-commerce store totally from scratch. If you've ever felt completely overwhelmed by the idea of setting up shop online, well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to break down a brilliantly structured 8-minute tutorial framework that is built for absolute beginners.
So what if you could launch a fully working online store today, for free? Let's dive right into this, because today we're looking at a highly practical workflow that proves building a storefront isn't some massive technical dragon you've got to slay. The material we're analyzing strips away all the confusing jargon. It shows you that launching your store is completely within reach, literally without spending a single dime on the core software.
Just to give you a sense of the sheer scale of the toolkit we're talking about today, WooCommerce currently powers over 6 million stores globally. Think about that for a second. 6 million. That massive number instantly establishes the platform's credibility. You're not just downloading some niche software here, you're joining a massive global ecosystem of entrepreneurs.
Okay, so here's our agenda. Think of this as our roadmap to bridge that gap from a totally blank dashboard to a live, functioning storefront. We'll go through installing WooCommerce fast, adding your first products, setting up your payments and shipping, managing your orders like a pro, and we'll finish off with some top tips for launch.
Starting with Section 1, installing WooCommerce fast, setting the foundation.
We kick things off right inside the WordPress dashboard. Getting the actual plugin up and running, it literally takes 5 clicks. You just navigate to Plugins, click Add New, search for WooCommerce, hit Install Now, and then activate. Boom, done. Right after that, a setup wizard pops up. It's just going to ask for some basic store details, your country, your business address, and the currency you plan to use.
Now here is a crucial tip. Skip the paid features. While you're clicking through that setup wizard, it's inevitably going to offer you various paid upsells and extensions. Seriously, just skip them for now. Core WooCommerce is 100% free, and it comes with absolutely everything you need to get your foundational store off the ground.
Moving right along to Section 2, adding your first products, building your virtual shelves.
All right, this is where it gets fun. This is the emotional payoff where you actually build your catalog and see your ideas come to life. The source tutorial really emphasizes that the single most important setting beginners tend to overlook is the product type dropdown. Basically, you need to understand simple versus variable products. A simple product is exactly what it sounds like. One item, one fixed price. Think of a ceramic mug for $24.99. But a variable product, that's an item with choices, like a cotton t-shirt that comes in small, medium, and large.
Before we put that $24.99 mug out into the world, we gotta flesh out the details. You add a great crisp image, write a description focused entirely on the benefits to the buyer, and then assign categories and tags. Categories are broad. They help customers navigate your menus, like a drinkware category. Tags, on the other hand, are super specific and really help your site's internal search engine. So for the mug, a tag might be ceramic. Now, the technical flow for variable products can definitely be a drop-off point for beginners, so let's walk through it deliberately, step by step. First, you select the variable product dropdown, then open the Attributes tab and add your sizes, say small, medium, and large. Next, you tick Used for Variations, open the Variations tab, click Go, and finally set the price for each specific size variation.
I really want to pause and emphasize this next point because it is absolutely critical. On that Attributes tab, if you do not tick the little checkbox that says Used for Variations, your size or color dropdowns simply will not generate on your storefront. There's no way around it, it's a tiny detail, but always double-check that box.
Next up, Section 3, payments and shipping setup, getting paid and delivering goods.
So in just a few minutes, you've got real products live on your store. Now it's time to handle the money. By enabling payment gateways like Stripe or PayPal in your settings, you can actually connect them in test mode. This is a total game changer. It means you can safely simulate adding a product to a cart and running a complete test checkout without ever using real money. It gives you total peace of mind before you officially launch.
After payments, you just switch over to the Shipping tab. This is where you create a shipping zone for your target country and set your rules. You can do a standard flat rate, like $5.99 across the board, or you can set a condition like free shipping on orders over $50. This is a brilliant little strategy to encourage customers to add just one more item to their cart. All right, Section 4, managing orders like a pro. Your store's command center. Once payments are live and those first orders start rolling in,
Your orders dashboard is where you're gonna live. You review customer details, check what they bought, add notes, and here's the absolute magic of it all. Changing an order status from processing to completed automatically triggers a beautifully branded confirmation email straight to your customer. You instantly look like a massive professional enterprise, even if you're running the whole operation right from your kitchen table. Right next to Orders is your Reports tab. This is your true command center. You can easily track your revenue's upward trend month over month and quickly spot your top-performing products. Having this data lets you intelligently double down on exactly what's working best for your business.
And finally, Section 5. Top tips for launch. Actionable next steps.
Your store is essentially running, so let's prep it for real-world traffic. Here are 5 foundational elements to build buyer trust and visibility. First, install Yoast SEO to help Google actually find your pages. Second, enable SSL. That gives you the secure little padlock icon in the browser that tells buyers they can trust you. Third, connect Google Analytics so you understand your traffic. Fourth, enable product reviews. And lastly, choose a solid, optimized theme. Storefront is highly recommended because it's completely free.
I want to circle back to that product reviews tip for a second. Never, ever ignore social proof. The data shows that simply enabling product reviews on your store can increase conversions by up to a staggering 270%. When people see that someone else bought your item and loved it, their hesitation just completely melts away.
So, you now have the tools, the knowledge, and a completely free platform. We've demystified the tech, and those barriers are totally gone. The only question left is, looking at that blank canvas, what will you sell to the world today? Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer. Now get out there and start building.